Plaintiff Samantha Potspa says the same month she started dating the defendant, they moved in together, and he promised to help care for her 2 daughters. Samantha claims while she was at work, the defendant would confine her children to a room while he played video games all day. She's suing her ex for rent and incidentals. Defendant Alan Compton says when he started dating Samantha, he never signed up to be her full-time nanny. Alan claims Samantha would leave her kids with him while she went out to party, and he insists she was cheating on him. Alan denies owing Samantha because he claims he watched her children in exchange for rent.
Start with you.
Your Honor, back in December 2012, that's when I met Alan Compton. He promised me this fairy tale of a relationship, and it was completely...
He promised you what?
A fairy tale of a relationship.
When did he promise you that?
Back in December, me and him were talking. He said that he would quit smoking his pot. I confided in him, and I have 2 kids, and I said, as long as you quit smoking, then me and you can get together, we could start this out. And he said, okay.
What's the fairy tale part?
The fairy tale part was he'd end up chipping in on household.
He rides a carriage?
Yeah, that's what fairy tales and horse and carriage.
He'd end up chipping in on rent and help me raise my 2 little girls. Possible marriage was in discussion. But
how long after meeting him did all this discussion occur?
It lasted throughout the 6 months that we dated. He promised me this fairy tale of a relationship, and it was completely...
He promised you what?
A fairy tale of a relationship, and I said, as long as you quit smoking, then me and you can get together, we could start this out. And he said, okay.
What's the fairy tale part?
The fairy tale part was he'd end up chipping in on household.
He rides a carriage?
Yeah, that's what fairy tales and horse and carriage.
Plaintiff Samantha Potspa dated the defendant, and she claims while she was at work, he restricted her children to a room and played video games all day.
So during those first 6 months, he promised to take care of you and your children.
Yes.
And he created an atmosphere indicating that it was going to be a fairy tale relationship.
Yes.
All right. And what did happen?
What happened was I found out that he was locking my children behind baby gates while he was playing his Xbox at home or drinking alcohol.
You moved him in?
Yeah, I moved in with him in December. And then
The same month you met him?
Yes.
You moved your children in with
Yes.
the man you just met?
Yes.
And then you left them with the man you just met?
Yes.
All day?
Well, I was looking for work.
Okay. Well, when did he lock your kids in? That's my point.
When we lived up in, when we lived in this house.
What month was that?
April.
Okay, so he had been with you 4 months before he decided to lock them up.
Yes.
So how did you respond to that?
I got furious. My 4-year-old came up to me and told me how she had to stay in that room all day long. I told him that he needed to go out and take the kids out to the park or
What
something.
did he say to that?
Wasn't working. He said he would.
Okay, good. Did he?
No. I went out and I got a babysitter because I didn't want to take the chance also.
Good.
So I went out and got a babysitter for my 2 kids.
Okay.
And I told him he had a certain amount of time to go out to find a job or else I was done.
Did he?
No.
Never found one?
No, I gave him gas money, gave him permission to use my car whenever he needed to. Never did.
Did he have a job when you all moved in together?
He had a job at the beginning, yes, but he purposely overslept his alarm and got fired.
He overslept one time and they fired him?
No, it was many times.
Did you suggest he get a new alarm?
I tried waking him up and he claimed that he didn't feel too good.
Let me get to him, ma'am. So you want to give me some background?
First off, Your Honor, I didn't sign up to be a stay-at-home full-time nanny.
Mm-hmm.
I would constantly watch her kids while she would go out, drink, party, have fun. And I knew she was cheating on me because I'd go through her phone.
Did she
and
work?
At first, no. Later on, she did, yes.
Did you work?
I worked at first, but I lost my job right after
You all
I
did
had.
the opposite. Why'd you all break up?
Because I gave him that time limit to look for a job to get to.
And he didn't, and you put him out, or you left him?
Well,
you said, hey, it's time to go, or what?
What happened was I had some friends over one night. I had my sister and a friend, and then her boyfriend over one night. And I came in the house with my friend, and Alan was sitting on a chair out in the living room, and he goes, "Where's my beer? Where's my cigarettes? Where's my food?" My friend stepped ahead of me. He took himself ahead of me, and he said, "Where's your job? Where's your money? How are you going to pay for it?"
There you go. Then what happened then? That's how it came to a head?
That's how the stress came upon. And then he started drinking, and then verbal abuse started coming out of his mouth. Yes.
You moved out or what?
No. He goes, "I'll sleep on the couch."
All right. What has happened since then?
What had happened since then, I would constantly stay home, watch her kids while she would go out, party,
Why would
drink.
you look for a job?
I did look for other jobs.
All right.
No.
Just couldn't get hired?
Yes.
And you
just didn't
haven't
get
been
hired.
able to since?
I am now employed, yes.
How long have you been employed?
I just started, say 3 weeks ago. I had worked in McCain and Grand Island.
So you were able to get a job after you dumped her and the kids?
Yes.
Yes? All right. Go ahead, you heard him. Couldn't get a job until he was ready to dump you and the kids,
Yeah,
and immediately he gets a job.
He got a job a week after he left my house.
That meaning he
Surprise.
could have gotten one all along, in your
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable. All right, $1,800 for unpaid rent and incidentals. How does he owe you for the rent? I know you said he was laying up on you for 6 months, or how many months?
No, I'm not asking for any of when we were staying at a hotel, but I'm
Okay.
asking when we moved into a house together. 200 from April, May, June.
That was the agreement?
Well, he said that he'd help me out on half rent.
That was the agreement.
That was the agreement, 600 there. And then cigarettes, beer, and gas, the gas money that I provided him to go wherever he needed, cigarettes on a daily basis.
No.
He told you he would pay you for that?
Yes,
Okay. You're reading a list of things?
yes.
How long have you been employed?
I just started, say 3 weeks ago.
So you were able to get a job after you dumped her and the kids?
Yes.
Yes? All right. Go ahead, you heard him. Couldn't get a job until he was ready to dump you and the kids,
Yeah,
and
he got-
immediately he gets a job.
He got a job a week after.
Plaintiff Samantha Potspa dated the defendant, and she claims while she was at work, he restricted her children to a room and played video games all day.
Sir, you told her you would pay rent and for cigarettes?
No. The agreement was that she would work and I would stay at home and watch the kids
No.
and clean.
No,
All right. And so you never agreed to repay her for rent at all? Nor beer, gas, or cigarettes?
She had wrote a
Your Honor.
statement while I was intoxicated. She got me
Oh.
to come down.
Your wrote something out.
that is bull. That is bull right there. That is
No,
bull.
it's not. She got me to come down while I was
No,
intoxicated.
no.
to
Come
sign
down
that.
from where?
Well, I was staying with a friend, and she took me down while I was intoxicated. She signed this. She was withholding my wallet, my clothes.
How did she get your wallet and clothes?
She had them there. I didn't ever get a chance
Your
to get
Honor.
in there.
Hold on, you don't carry your wallet with you?
I do now that I have it back.
Back then you didn't?
Well, I was at home all the time, so I had it at the house.
And you left it?
I didn't have time to get anything. She basically forced me to get in the car, so
You didn't have time to grab your wallet?
No.
What did you grab?
what clothes I had on.
Okay. Well, you don't have to grab clothes that you have on. You walk out with them.
Yeah.
You still drinking?
Yes, I am.
You are? Okay. Do you need help with your drinking problem?
No.
Because, okay, anytime you get so drunk that you sign documents that you don't intend to sign, sounds like you have a drinking problem.
I was just having a good time one day. It was my day off, and she messaged me, and I needed my wallet back and all that, and I had my
Your
friend
Honor.
take me down, and I got my stuff back. If it wasn't for my wallet, I wouldn't have gone down there and signed that.
If it wasn't for you not having your wallet, you wouldn't have signed it.
Yeah.
I thought it was because you were drunk and that's why you signed it. Now you've given me a different defense.
No,
So
I was
can't
drunk.
I can't accept your defense because you're not clear whether you signed it while you were drunk and that's your defense, or whether it's because she wouldn't give you your wallet. Those are two different things. Judgment for the plaintiff, $1,800. I believe you. Have a good day.
I would like everything to be done and over with after today.
And I would like the stalking and the harassment to be done.
Good luck proving it, because it doesn't happen. It does not happen.
Yes,
Fairy
it
tale
does.
land in your
No, it does. You
no,
it does.
no.